So should I be trying to hide as much information as possible as the casting screen, or
Just let me know when you need to hop out, and I can put a be right back scene up.
well, I was just saying, like, when I'm like looking through, like, my character or my notes or like this or that. I'm just
You should be fine.
okay. Ugh. But everything seems to be looking all right on the stream and such.
As far as I can tell so far, gotta open it up. Um, a lot of the people that would follow, that would possibly watch us last time, um, are probably not gonna show up because there's a big stream going on. But for all the people I'd be sharing it to.
Okay, fair enough. I think similar for anyone I would share it to. But oh well.
There we go.
Jake, I wonder, have you told
Mm-hmm.
people that you've started streaming in any
Nope.
capacity? No, just you've told no one.
I don't really have a target audience.
No,
That would...
I'm not really saying, I'm not in like the hey you should come watch me, but have you gone like, oh hey mom, I started doing this thing for fun with my friends?
No.
Okay, all right, I'm
I
just
guess
genuine curiosity.
there we go. There's the link there. Um,
I just want this clown to be immortalized on this stream right now. I want everyone to look at this eldritch being that is guards this circus.
I really need to be more active in these communities.
I mean, yeah, potentially. In reality, we're sort of building our own like mini community on the server, so who knows?
Is there anyone watching just yet? Nope.
Nope. So, any critiques? So this was supposed to be like an introspective on this campaign, right? Like this was like the goal, like just test it out or anything. In your opinion, as someone who's seen more of the content, how do you feel about it?
What do you mean, like, feel about our content?
No, not our content. The book, like the campaign setting.
Oh, the campaign setting. It's very interesting, and I'm excited for it. It just feels a little bit slow right now.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start.
Okay.
That's fine. I don't mind it. I don't mind a slow start.
Yeah.
Mic off.
Too much.
Mic on.
I think it's a slow start in a good way. So.
Mic off.
Okay.
Mic on.
Okay. Yep, new perspective this time, so I think that'll be good. Anything else before we get into last time on Dragon Ball Z?
Jake, do you want to promote yourself on any social media?
Yeah. My name is Jake. That's it.
The Tesla beam?
No.
No.
Okay. Just Jake.
Jake works.
Just Jake.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Legitimately, I need a recall about what happened last time. So take us away. Oh my God. I know your
Mic
name.
off.
Give me a second. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot your name as well. Bodes well.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. Me.
Well,
Uh,
I know your name. I just don't know.
uh-huh.
I've forgotten your character's name.
Yeah, it's surreal.
So real. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
So last time we sort of meandered about a bit. Took a ride on the gondola swans. Heard that the philosopher guy we were looking for was in the employees only staff area behind the big top. So we snuck in. Um, Soriel used his illusion skills and oh god, I forgot
Mic
your
on.
name. Vegas used his
Mic off.
flying skills, and we sort of got in, talked to him for a bit, but he would, he told us we kind of had to leave because we weren't supposed to be there. A very powerful clown looked at us funny, and then I left because of that. um, so then we were like, all right, what else do we gotta do? So we wandered on over to Lost Property to try and get our lost property. We met an interesting fellow there in charge of the stand. He made us go like babysit a child for him and bring them back because they like wandered off. And then we learned that we had to go back to the staff area, which was fun because my disguise didn't work anymore. So Vegas used some like what's the cantrip called? The like move earth or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, to
To
dig
like
our
some move earth cheese to
yeah
like dig our way in,
yeah
and then
it's a phenomenal cantrip. It's one of the first things he learned. Oddly enough.
mhm. And then we eavesdropped on the owners of the carnival. And they were talking about some business they had going on. And then afterwards we left. The big top event started, so we went in, watched some performances, performed ourselves, and did quite
Oh,
well.
that's right, because you did some illusion stuff, and I believe I offered very subtle theatrical effects such as wind and music.
Yeah. Um, we did so well. In fact, we were invited to talk to the two big men in question. Um, we asked about our lost stuff. They gave us a bunch of exposition um, about like covens and like how they weren't really the original owners of the Witchlight Carnival.
the
They
the action
swapped.
for some reason
Yeah,
just decided to.
they swapped with the original owners, and they had a like shadow gloomy carnival that they don't really care to go back to. Um, and we discovered, and they want us to check in on some Kenku who is potentially going to cause problems for them. And aside from that, there's some group that has our thing that we're looking for, that we may want to pursue in the future. But chiefly, if we do this for them, if we do the Kenku business, they have agreed to crown us Witchlight Monarch, which apparently will help us somehow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Um,
We're going to achieve royalty in this silly make believe land.
mhm. And somehow that will help us on our quest to recover our lost stuff at the hands of this other coven.
So I didn't make it very clear last time. As but Mr. Witch and Mr. Light were explaining the whole like absurdity of like the various layers of this, you genuinely see Vegas almost break down crying. He's giggling so much and keeping it like held in. Bec- Something about the various steps just to get this thing that he lost when he was like 7 years old is getting to him a little.
Yep, and that's where we stand. There's we just finished talking to them. We're sort of leaving the staff area now, nodding nervously to the clown as we leave, hoping he doesn't kill us.
Yes.
Um,
Just a reminder that this is him. This is that man. Look at that there
Mic
bubble
on.
pipe.
Yep.
Thaco.
Thaco, yeah.
Thaco.
But yeah, that's last time, and now this is this time.
Mm-hmm.
So mission at hand: find Makenku. Based on various people's words, this Kenku isn't anywhere in particular, and they're just kind of about.
Mhm.
So Vegas would turn their attention. I say we approach this from two fronts. I could be in the air, look around, see if I see any loose feathers floating around anywhere, and you get a word on the ground. Maybe this Kenku's caused some mischief or whatnot.
Sounds like a splendid idea. You know, the more ground we can cover, the better.
So, after nodding in agreement to that, Vegas puts the pumpkin again between his feet and flies up into the air, getting to about 60 to 80 feet in the air before I start basically just doing the loop that is the double circle of the carnival.
Okay. You go ahead and roll an intelligence investigation check.
Okay.
You will have to spend an hour to do this.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, sure. Oof. Not like the best.
Yep.
So the first hour, Vegas is really getting a little kind of confused about everything that's going on. A lot of lights, a lot of sounds, a lot of people doing stuff. And just literally can't see into the crowd very well.
Feels bad.
It feels bad, but you know.
Zoril, what do you do?
Yep. Well, I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna sweep the ground. Maybe ask a couple of passers-by if they've seen a Kenku. You know, skulking about.
Okay. It'll take you about an hour as well. So
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and do an investigation check as well.
Will do. Investigation. Click. Click. Oh, I didn't
Love
fare
that.
much better at all.
Well then, neither of you find him.
Oh no.
Would you like to both spend another hour? Given you only have 2 more hours left.
Yeah, we gotta hurry. Can I expedite this at all? I don't have any like good spells for this sort of thing.
Vegas begins thinking about what his available options and fiddles through his mind and his
Mic off.
in his bag, I guess. What are
Yeah,
the
what
options?
do I have in my bag too? I don't think I have anything that can really help here. Special.
Mic on.
Here's the real
Yeah.
answer. Roll good.
This is true.
I choose to roll for an hour.
Yeah, I guess we just try and go for it.
Please work.
Okay.
I improved.
Mm-hmm.
You did improve.
What do you? Come on,
Um,
Vegas. You gotta pull through, man. We don't have much time.
I know. I'm checking something. No, that's not what I want.
No, we haven't done a short rest.
Nope. Yep. Okay. Just a roll. Investigation. Here we go.
Come on.
We got this. We got this.
There it is.
You spot him.
So upon cross-examining everything again. Something about natural instinct. I noticed the little bastard floating around in between the crowd.
Mm-hmm. Where would you think you find him?
I see a Kenku trying to hide in either like the little nooks and crannies, or almost in plain sight. So I'd imagine like near a bridge, or like hidden, like the carousel, perhaps somewhere where there's potentially a lot of people, and or just hiding there when there's no one there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I would say the carousel is a good spot.
So what's
Zoril,
the
I would say your investigation roll would have let you notice when Vegas
Nice.
dove down.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it would have been a very like obvious like dive down the moment that I like spotted anything Kenku-ish. I would have dive
Kenku
bombed.
shape.
Maybe landing just short to not perfectly startle them, but not be quiet about coming down on them. Ooh, actually, wait a minute. No. Vegas would. Am I allowed to make a stealth check? Because my wings are quiet, but after that, I if I wanted to not be obvious, I guess I'd have to stealth a little, wouldn't
Yeah,
I?
you'd still have to stealth, but you'd probably have. I'd say it'd be an average roll for your stealth because you'd be flying up in the air, pretty obvious in the
Okay.
first place.
Okay. So yeah, well, let's just see how good this is.
Pretty good.
Hey, not bad.
Okay, so you see a figure that doesn't seem quite right. It's not necessarily Kenku, but it's almost as if a Kenku is using the disguise self spell.
Oh.
That's my thing.
That is Zordilla's thing. What does it appear to be doing? Just hiding? Is it?
Looks like he's snooping around trying to cause issues.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Landing on the ground, Vegas grabs the pumpkin up again, and kind of waits around, watching the Kenku, knowing that Zoril is likely not that far away.
Mm-hmm. He's kind of just snooping around at this moment. He is, if you when he does talk to someone, he sounds like a human.
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting. So has he just cast this spell and I've noticed him, or is this like he's poorly casted the spell?
kind of he's poorly casted it. It's there's noticeable issues with it, like feather
Okay.
popping out or something like that.
Okay.
Zoril would eventually catch up to you.
Okay. Yeah.
I've
Vegas.
caught up.
Yeah. Vegas, upon noticing Zoril, I've spotted him. He's over there. See the one with the feathers under their elbows?
Oh yes, now that you mention it, that does seem a bit strange.
The heck was
Yes. That sounded like one of those buzzards flying
Yeah,
by.
don't worry about that. I'm sure it wasn't anything. Don't worry.
Yes. It was a child's toy.
Yeah, something like that.
It was the dragonflies flying above your heads.
Yeah, of course. Like right over here, dragonfly rides.
Mm-hmm.
So Vegas kind of looks over. Shall we approach, or should we wait and watch? We're on a bit of a time constraint.
I think we should get this over with.
So I guess in that case, Vegas kind of stands up completely and walks over, assuming Zoril's gonna follow.
Yep.
Okay. Now, how do you approach?
Vegas would, with almost complete composure and like genuine like manners, go, "Oh, excuse me, sir. You seem to be having something falling out here," and pluck a feather out from where it's not been disguised appropriately.
He would turn and you'd be, ow, what was that for?
That, for one, not casting your spell correctly. 2, hiding in plain sight. 3, running amok in this carnival. And 4, I'm getting off track. Zoriel?
It's really amateur work. What are you doing here?
The Kenku, they seem to get pretty like nervous um and then tries to then immediately run away,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
using tents and other carnival features to break line of sight.
Oh, my line of sight.
Oh, shit. Well, to the skies, I suppose. This time I'll keep a closer, flight pattern, like just above the tents, but in an attempt to try and see where he's going. He's gonna be the only thing in a hurry,
Hmm.
I would imagine.
I mean, there's plenty of people that'd be running around this area, but if you go to the skies, it'll be pretty obvious which one the Kenku is.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll chase after it. Like saying to Zoril before like actually going, follow if you can, but this will be the quickest way to catch him.
Just get him. I'll catch up.
And then
And
yeah,
I am gonna run after. See if I can't get him by foot.
yeah, Vegas takes off and gets like 30 feet off the ground, I guess this time, because that's as tall as anything's really gonna be. And I start chasing which way he goes.
He would be heading more towards the Calliope.
Okay, so like across this way, and then
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would end up catching up with the Kenku.
Got him.
At this point, I'd like to. Vegas thinks of an amusing idea mid-air, and without really thinking about the consequences,
Oh no.
chooses to drop the pumpkin on the Kenku.
Oh, there's the consequences.
You find you just aren't able to.
Oh, like I physically cannot let go of the pumpkin.
Yep.
Oh. Then Vegas will dive bomb the Kenku.
Okay. You going for the tackle? You trying to get in front of him?
No, I'm going for the tackle.
Okay.
I don't know what you want to do for that.
So you just crash into the Kenku. I don't necessarily need a roll for it.
Okay. Is
I'm
there any
certain-
damage dealt to them or I?
Not really. It's more of just like that like a little bit of a bruise, but not like anything that would lower your health right now.
Okay. All right. Ugh. Vegas hits, lands, and like if there's a second, kind of utters out, "We had more questions for you."
In the voice of what seems like a clown, and in way better conversation than you've ever heard any Kenku, because normally Kenkus are like making different sounds from different people's voices. This is just one person's voice, just straight. What do you want? I am just here enjoying the carnival.
Hmm.
Vegas will grab his arms while on the ground. We've heard from your bosses, I'll call them, that you've been causing mischief. What do you say to these charges?
My only boss is Ziblina. Zibilna. Zibilna.
Oh.
The Archfey.
Hmm.
The one who rules over the Feywild domain of Prismere.
Ah, well, and you know the owners of this carnival, I presume? What are they to you?
Why no, I don't know the owners. I will note that the owners never said that they were working with him or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
It's just that there was a Kenku that was causing troubles. But
Okay.
that also that they followed Zib sorry Zib
Zil
Zibilna Zibilna.
Zabilna.
But the Kenku is worried that there's mischief about in this area and is planning to cause trouble. So
Okay. Um, Zaril catches up fairly quickly, I imagine.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
What? What's what's going on? Have they confessed yet?
It appears our feathery friend here is agent to an archfey. Are you familiar with those?
Uh, Regardless, what are you doing here exactly?
Something is amiss with my patron. Okay, just with my patron. I'm just gonna ignore the name because I can't say it for some reason.
Well, I think you're in the wrong place if you're worried about that. We're not exactly in the Feywilds.
No, but there's something clearly connected. There is some type of issue with my patron, and I'm trying to.
Okay. My friend, will you come back with us to meet with the owners of this fine carnival? They appear to have some similar knowledge, but they have asked for you to stop whatever you seem to be doing.
Um, I I last time I was here, I overheard Witch and Light, um, and then in the exact voice of Light, you hear them say, "Someone's going to find out about this. They'll shut us down." Followed with the sound of Witch's calm yet firm reply, "We agreed to this pact. Our hands were forced, but our eyes were open. We let the Hourglass Coven take what it wants, and in return we stay in business. That is what you want, right?" And I don't trust these Witch and Light. They just don't seem right.
It's interesting. They gave us I think a different description of events, did they not?
I believe they did. Can I make an insight check on this here person, this here
Mm-hmm.
This here.
Kenku, and to see if he's like telling the truth, or at least he believes that it is the truth?
Mm-hmm.
It's not good, but I'm gonna try for it. Hey, it's all right.
The Kenku seems truthful, and you have no reason to believe that they're lying. If Witch and Light divulge what they know about Zibilna and the Prismere, then I may talk to them, but I am not going to stop what I am doing until they do.
What is it you are doing? They were not clear about that.
Causing a little bit of mischief. I'm trying to tear down this carnival, you may say.
Oh, well, I could see why they would find that rather concerning. What do you think they have to do with your patron?
There's something off. I have not felt the help of my patron in quite a while. I myself cannot go into Prismere to make sure she is okay.
Vegas looks bewildered by what's being talked about. Zoriel, I'm not sure. What should we be doing with this man? He's clearly not lying, but those witch and light, they seem... Sorry.
I would note
I'm
on the
sorry.
insight check that the voice definitely seems off, but they're telling the truth. It's just
Okay.
it's very strange that it's a clown's voice coming out of this person.
Clown's voice, you say?
Oh no.
Jake, were you right? Were you right all along?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
What if
Rather
Thaco's an archfey?
Taco is he's something all right. I don't know what yet, but he's something.
Vegas, it genuinely isn't certain who to believe here, because Witch and Light are not necessarily good guys. They haven't, like, lied to us or anything, as far as we know, but...
They're fairly neutral, you might say.
Yeah.
One might say. Well, listen. I understand your plight. Really, it's moving, but we need you to cease the mischief just for one night. And I think if you do that, we'll be better poised to help you.
Well, it'll be 8 years till they show up again. I need to make sure my patron is fine now.
But are you really certain that this is going to achieve that end, or are you simply guessing?
If you had a way to go to Prismir and check for yourselves, then I may be fine with it, but...
Well, I think if you cooperate with us, we might just have that. Wink.
Should Jake make a persuasion check? Or...
Yeah, go ahead and do a persuasion check. Okay, you're good. I will note, though, at this time, you see Burley walking up to you
no.
guys.
Oh,
yeah. I'm on the ground with a kenku.
It's Burley.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that...
Yeah, that's... I don't think we're supposed to be looking at that.
Please close that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was the handout, sorry.
Nope. We got all the info.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're supposed to have that info, so... Yeah, there's the handout.
So, upon the conflict coming forward, Vegas like kind of centers his mind, looks at Zoril. Well, we have a very clear choice here. Either we turn the burden to the gentleman, or we birds flock together. What do you say?
I will note Burley does not seem to be coming in like an aggressive fashion at all.
Well,
Sure.
Relax.
Yeah,
I don't believe our job was to turn him in. I think it was just to get him to stop, was it not?
What can we do to help you resolve your issues? Vegas like says very plainly to this Kenku.
I need help with my patron. There's something wrong. I don't know what, but something.
So you cannot identify the problem, therefore you don't know how to fix it.
No, I don't, but someone needs to go to Prismir and make sure she's okay. At this time, Burley comes up to you, kind of not paying attention to the Kenku.
Yeah.
Removes his jack-o'-lantern helmet, revealing a worried expression. I need to talk to you guys. Bad things have been happening at the carnival for a while. People and things have been going missing. My bosses know more than they're telling, but their hands are tied somehow. You're the first people I've met who might be able to set things right. Witch and Light are good guys, but you'll need leverage to make them spill the beans.
Okay. It sounds like you might have an idea of what this leverage could be.
Well, let me double check that I have the right, because I have multiple voice options. Well, voice lines, sorry.
I see.
The Witchlight monarch is chosen by Mr. Light's Witchlight vein. Witch and Light have no control over who the monarch will be.
What?
But it's always guests who have contributed the most to the happiness of this carnival. The monarch is also given a charm that lets them fly.
Oh, neat.
Vegas kind of just said that because it's like, well, I can already fly.
But Mr. Witch's his Witchlight watch that is attached to his waistcoat by a chain. So whoever tries to steal it needs something to break and unfasten the chain. But that might be a good item to have as, leverage.
So you're asking us to pickpocket your boss,
And then in turn, blackmail him to release more information than I believe we already have.
Possibly. Durlagron, Candlefoot, and Palasha might help you. They're good eggs. But stay away from Thaco. He's untrustworthy.
Oh my god!
Sacco. Well, have we met any of those people?
I don't recall any of their names.
Candlefoot is the mime.
Okay. There's a mime.
Yeah, I don't know if we met. Did we meet
saw
the mime?
him.
Yeah, you
Oh yeah, over by the Hall of Illusions. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other two are Vegas is like, and who are those other two?
Durlagron is the. You've met Durlagron. It's the Displacer Beast.
Oh.
And then see if you've met Palasha. I'm guessing Palasha is. Nope, you have not met Palasha.
Who is Palasha? Generically.
Are you asking Burley?
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
Palasha's a mermaid.
Ah.
She's the mermaid that does quite a bit of the singing.
We never did find any of those mermaids.
You would have seen her at the Big Top. She did perform.
Oh, okay.
Here, you guys would have seen this.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Did we by chance sneak a peek at where she went after the show was over? Like, did they take her back to the water? Does she have like a?
She would have ended up back at Silversong, where she normally performs.
Okay. Okay. Someone's gonna have to take a swim then.
Not it.
Sorry, I can't get wet. I'll drown.
I think we've done this Durlagron a favor, so perhaps he'd be more receptive.
Yes, I agree. Otherwise, we can see what this mime is interested in doing. Keeping secrets is their trade of choice, anyways.
I will note that it is getting close to the crowning.
Oh God, we gotta hurry.
Okay. So what we need to do is we have to get Mr. Witch somewhere, get the watch off of him, and convince him to what? Give us more information.
Give us some information about what's going on behind the scenes.
I did hear the voice that sounded quite a bit like Candlefoot coming from this being.
Candlefoot talks.
Well, yes, Candlefoot talks, but he hasn't been very vocal
He's-
recently. I haven't.
Well, he's a mime, isn't he? Are mimes meant to talk?
I mean, he's not necessarily a mime. He's more of just a clown.
Oh,
Well, Ralph, regardless, we've got much work to do and little time to do it.
But I did hear you talking about the Prismere, and I'm sure that if you get the watch or some other type of leverage, that you could easily convince them to show you how to get there.
Oh, okay. Well, would we even need the monarch at that point? These people that seem to have our lost things are the true owners within the Feywilds, no less, right?
From what I have heard, the true owners are in the other carnival, which may be in the Feywilds, but it is not necessarily somewhere that is anywhere near here or in Prismere itself.
So Vegas seems a little disappointed. Well, seems finding our things will be more difficult or non-existent. There's a choice to be made.
Yes, well, while you make that decision, I will have to go. I do have a job to do, as he puts his pumpkin back on.
right then. It seems all of our interests align for the time being, so just try to stay out of trouble. Whatever your name was, I don't think I ever got it. I'm talking to the Kenku.
Vegas lets the Kenku go.
Let me find the Kenku again. I have lots of things on my
Yeah,
page.
a lot of characters.
Lots
coming in and out.
and lots of characters. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm actually a little bit lost. One sec. Okay.
There are a lot of bull honky.
Yeah, pretty much. There we go. My name is Kettlestream. Nice to meet you. As Kettlestream then begins to try, the disguise kind of goes away, but has butterfly wings.
Oh,
Oh God.
weird.
Well, Kettle Stream then. Just stay out of trouble and enough with the mischief making. We'll take it from here. We'll get you or someone to where they need to be. We just need to you know, steal a watch off of somebody and blackmail them with it, and I'm sure there's no part of this that can go wrong. So
Oh no,
don't worry
of course
about it.
not. Crime never got anyone hurt, eh?
Can I have a persuasion check?
Oh God.
Can I assist in that?
Yes.
Who Jake? Who do you think's more persuasive, you or me? If you had to guess.
I think we're exactly the same.
Fuck.
Wait, you're a
Okay,
sorcerer. No, you. It's you for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Jake's assisting me, in fact.
Okay.
Oh, apologies. I had 2 to that.
Okay. There you go. Well, in turn, the happiness goes up because Kettle Stream does not continue to cause mischief.
Ooh,
Great.
nice. Maybe we'll get Monarch regardless.
Awesome.
So yeah, assuring Kettle Stream that we'll take care of finding out about their patron, who's someone else we gotta concern ourselves with. Pat him on the back and send him on his merry fucking way. So we've the Displacer Beast to talk to, and perhaps a mime.
Or a general clown, as I hear.
Or a general clown. Yeah.
But I think we should try our luck with the one we know best, the one we've already helped,
and the one that is probably the one that's also shown worry as well.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I'm gonna head on back down to Lost Property.
Yeah,
which is very close.
Down the road, 75 feet. Actually, wait. Think it was 10 feet.
Probably not to scale this map.
Yeah. So Vegas absolutely lets Azoriel take the lead on this. While a little more comfortable with the Displacer Beast, Vegas is set off by it.
Just a reminder what their gun looks like. Big,
Why does
beautiful
everything
boy.
have butterfly wings?
Because it's Feywild. And remember, they're like big pieces of. They're like
they're
fake
fake.
ones
That's right.
that he uses his tentacles to hold them up.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my god, I can see that. It's
so
like tied on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Honestly, really good costume use.
That is great. Is the big man present?
He is present.
All right.
The children seem to have found that he seems to be alone now.
Okay. Durlagron, old friend, old buddy. How are you?
Why better? For the children have been found. I just
Great.
wish I was able to find my child.
Right. Well, we could use your help now if as chums, as friends, help each other out,
Sure, I do believe I did help you as well already, but
Well,
I can see what I can do.
right. Well, we'll help you after this. We did the favor first last time, so now it's you do the favor first. Anyways, well, we've heard and maybe we think that there's something a little more sinister going on behind the scenes around here, if you catch my drift.
Perhaps. But can you be a bit more specific, though?
Well, we're just a little concerned that, and it's nothing against them, they're wonderful people, but we think that perhaps the carnival owners, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, we think they may be being blackmailed or forced to do something that they perhaps don't want to, and we're very concerned for them. And well, we want to help them, but in order to help them, we need to maybe get them to divulge some things to us that they might not want to.
Things as what? What things would you perhaps be looking into?
Well, we've heard a little bit of talk about some hourglass coven or some such, and
Something about an archfey or
Mhm.
something to that effect.
Right.
Prismere being the particular destination of these talks.
When you say Prismere, his ears kind of perk up. Why? Are you planning on going to Prismere, perhaps?
Vegas
Well-
looks at Zoriel.
We've certainly considered the possibility. It's perhaps somewhere we would need to go to investigate this further.
Well,
Uh,
I may have our deal then.
Oh,
Oh,
excellent.
sorry.
Uh,
Can Displacer Beasts just go to Prismere?
well, we'll see what he has to say.
Many years ago, my son had disappeared, and I have reason to believe he is in Prismere.
Ah, well, this is a happy coincidence then. Absolutely. If you help us with this, we'd be more than happy to help in your search. Certainly, wouldn't we, Vegas?
Yes, of course.
Oh, it'd be the
Especially,
least we could do.
oh yes, and especially if it meant getting your son back. Your son must mean the world to you.
Why, yes. We will. What is exactly your plan?
Well, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, again, they're good people, but we think somebody is assuring their silence, so we need to gently prize a little bit of relevant information for them, and this might involve a little bit of untowards behavior, like petty theft uh, of a certain trinket that one of them may have. Just as leverage, we don't plan anything nefarious, and of course we plan to give it back. But we think that we may need to temporarily take possession of this pocket watch.
And hopefully, if all things go to sort, as we've heard, it'll be very malleable to information.
Ah, yes. I did think that perhaps when you said a trinket of sorts, I assumed Witchlight vein or Witchlight watch.
Yes, we think the watch might be a little bit more conducive to our plans.
Ah, yes. Okay. Well, very well. I will do what I can. I would say that your first issue will be getting past Thaco. May need a distraction of some sort.
Oh, I'm very good at those. I think that won't be a problem.
Anyway,
Yes. Yeah, I believe we can cobble something together at the very least.
ah, yes. I wouldn't want you to be missing the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch, but that may be the only time that you may get Mr. Witch on the move, though.
Well, perhaps certain sacrifices must be made.
Perhaps. What may be your plan then?
Well, we think if we can get the watch and then one of them alone, we could learn what exactly is going on and how best to help.
Yes.
Perhaps a way to Prismere.
But how do you plan on gaining the watch and?
Right. That was why we came here. We were
Well,
hoping you might be able to help.
Perhaps, but in what way would you like me to help?
Would you be able to distract him long enough for one of us to, let's say, walk by and take it almost out from under his nose? That would be the most obvious plan, but I'm open to different ideas.
That could work, and I'm sure it'll be simple enough to get him alone. We could say that we know something about his Kenku problem, and we need to speak privately about it.
I would possibly say that Burley would be good distraction for Thaco, Burley and Thaco do not get along.
Okay. Good.
I'm unsure as of how I can necessarily be helpful. But then, Zoril, you feel a bump on your arm as you then notice that the Durlagran was not where you saw he was, but next to you instead.
Oh. Hello. Was I lost in? Was I not paying attention, and perhaps you walked over here, or Vegas?
No.
Vegas looks over. No. That was for both of us.
I am a displacer beast.
A displacer beast.
I have the ability to project a magical illusion, you may say.
Oh. Project magical. That sounds useful. Yeah. Project magical illusion. Vegas.
Yes.
Help me out here.
What do you need help? The words, the context.
Well, I have an idea, but I think I need you to give it shape.
Okay. Well, what pieces are you working with? Okay. You're both capable of casting magic, but the displacer beast is naturally more gifted, I would imagine.
Right.
So Vegas kind of folds feathers together, thinks for a moment. Okay. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, in some capacity, will be walking out to crown the person in some capacity. If we were to go with timing, take the watch at the exact moment the displacer beast were to create a second copy of the watch in its place, therefore making Mr. Witch never think it's gone away, we should be able to get away with it, and after the ceremony, we'll go from there.
It's quite a good plan, but the issue is I can only make a magical illusion of myself.
Well, that's...
I can make a magical illusion of an object.
Oh, can you?
Yes, but, well, if you were to touch it, it would sort of fail. I don't know if that's very good for our purposes.
Well,
To touch the object or to touch the illusion?
The illusion of the object, yes.
Well, I see the plan. The plan sounds like you have one. I don't feel like I am necessarily needed for you.
Maybe
possibly have a distraction, but I am glad I have been of help for coming up with the plan.
Yes, you were instrumental. I don't think we could have done it without you.
So yeah, Vegas looks at Zoril. Well, this quickly turned into a group thinking session more than anything. Now we only need to find the witch, shall we? Shall we simply go wait inside the big top, or... That is a good question. Where does the crowning take place?
The crowning itself takes place in the big top.
Excellent. It looks like we should pay a visit to the staff area then.
Yes.
All right. Shall we talk to Burley along the way, get him on with the plan?
Yes.
I do assume that Burley is in the staffing area.
Oh, well, perfect.
The pieces fall into place. Let's go.
All right. Vegas starts trotting off. So yeah, are we like, is anyone gonna question us just walking back into the staff area?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're
We
cool.
walk with confidence, and no one says anything.
Do you guys approach Burley then?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Burley would be right at that entryway.
Oh,
looking around.
perfect.
Burley, my friend.
Yes.
We need your help with this.
Sorry.
I understand.
I need to go do something really quickly.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Go
you're
ahead. Go for it.
Very well. I did just think of something that you may be interested in. As he kind of pulls you over while Vegas is kind of staring off into nowhere. You probably should know what you have as your, leverage. The watch itself packs and unpacks the carnival. In the span of an hour.
Interesting. Okay, yes, that's very helpful information.
It also does seem to give people that are attuned to it special abilities.
So this is extremely valuable.
Why, yes.
Good. Okay, I think we can work with that. Thank you very much. Thought comes to mind. You don't know what kind of abilities these are, do you?
I believe one of them is a bolt of fire.
Okay.
Another is the ability to message people telepathically. And then I have sworn that Mr. Witch sometimes just disappears.
Well, I'm sure it won't be anything terrifying, and that he could use in the moment to get the watch back and foil our entire plan, but we'll just play it by ear.
Very well. How are you enjoying it so far, Jake?
Good. I'm liking it. Things are picking up a bit.
Especially since you guys lost 2 hours.
We just kind of chewed through 2 hours of the story.
Almost immediately.
Yeah, that helped a bit to speed things along. But yeah, I like the campaign. Like, I like the premise. Just a tiny bit of a slow start, but that's fine. It's all good.
Are you getting a bit nervous about this plan?
We're going to fuck it up. It's gonna be bad. I can already tell. I mean, I don't even know how we're gonna like do it, but just wing it. That's the best way. It's fine.
That's the most common way.
Sometimes you gotta just go for it.
When we had talked before we started the stream about, oh yeah, I'm gonna speed up the carnival a little bit. I didn't mean breaking through the first 2 hours almost immediately and almost getting
Just
to the
gone.
carnival and getting to the end of the carnival.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's fine. It's fine.
what's next is the big top event itself.
Yep. The climax of this little arc.
Maybe you go get your level up and be able to become a real illusionist.
A real illusion wizard. Finally.
Okay, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I am back. So we found Burley.
Well, Burley pulled Zorel off to the side and gave him some information while you kind of seemed to be looking around the area.
Yeah, minding the area, keeping anyone from paying too much attention.
Yes, yes. Well, anyways, we came here to ask your help, Burley.
Ah, yes. What do you need?
We hear you and the clown gentleman, Thaco, who's his name, may not be on the best of terms.
Ah, no. He is quite an untrustworthy person. I do not like to associate with him.
Oh, and trust me when I say I agree completely. He looks well, I don't know, and that's the problem. But I don't trust him. But besides the point, we need you to take his attention elsewhere for a few moments when Mr. Witch and Mr. Light come out of their caravan to come to the crowning. Just for a few moments while we do our work.
Ah, yes. The crowning is about to happen, but I do believe you may need some time.
Right.
I may be able to cause big enough of a ruckus with Thaco that they come out to themselves to see what is going on.
Ah, now there's an idea, Burley. You're a real go-getter. I like that. If you think you can do that, then by all means, whenever you're ready, me and Vegas will take care of the rest.
Perhaps you should go talk to them, and then I will cause a distraction in turn. Then, when they come out to see where you come out to see what is going on, they will be truly distracted, and you may be able to be behind them.
Well.
We do have
Burley.
to tell them about that Kenku issue, don't we?
Right, and Burley, I did not take you for the mastermind, but here you are, surprising me. Well then, once we're inside then.
Vegas, how long does the hole in the ground last that you did with your cantrip?
Let me take a look. Well, everyone's gonna be able to see this, whatever though. So, it is instant or up to an hour.
Okay, so it definitely has disappeared.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
Why? Which one of you had caused that hole in the ground?
Vegas looks at Zoril.
Mm-hmm.
That would be me.
Why? Can you perhaps cause another one in a perhaps hidden location? Not in plain sight as of right now.
Yes, I could do that. What did you have in mind?
I do have a plan.
Yes. Well, point me to the location, and absolutely.
It kind of points to the ground that's just kind of out of the sight of Thaco a little bit.
So sorry, what's my range on this? Oh my god. Okay, cool. So how big would you call this whole circle? Like actually, does it give you any information about that?
This big area, it doesn't give me a specific area.
But Thaco is roughly like here, right, or whatever.
Yes.
So if I'm like here, is that within 30 feet or so?
Well, he kind of, if I can, I'll move your guys' characters, because you guys are kind of like right here.
Okay.
So he kind of just pointed off behind this caravan itself.
Oh, behind this caravan or this caravan?
This white one.
He wants a hole made behind him, more or less?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Vegas, upon him pointing to the area or motioning to it, would go, oh, certainly, and kind of ruffles his feathers together, says some words in a language, and you see a mound of earth move itself out of the ground, and there is now a hole with a pile of dirt next to it.
Very good, very good. Okay. He then walks you guys to the caravan.
I should state the size of this hole. It's 5 by 5, so you could stand in it, but you can't like lay down in it comfortably.
Okay.
On the way over, I'm gonna kind of whisper to Vegas. Do you want to do the pickpocketing, or shall I?
Well, I honestly, friend, I thought my getaway strategy might be a little more solid than yours. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, we're trying not to cause a scene, I think.
Yes.
Burley does say, a scene may be what you want, but make sure you have the item in your possession beforehand.
Well,
Vegas kind of nods. The man makes a point. The moment we have the artifact, that matters not who knows what we've done.
True, but just be sure you have it in hand. If you don't think you're up to that, I can try it myself.
Shall we have a 2-stage plan then?
Please enlighten me.
In the event that I do not make the first attempt, let them be distracted by me and make a second attempt.
Interesting. Sure. I'll try something, but we'll play it by ear. Let's just go do it.
I would note that based off of the conversations you've heard, this lights object would also work if needed.
So okay, so one is a pocket watch and the other one is what?
Let me look up
the like thing.
It's kind of like his like a staff, but not a full staff.
Yeah, the thing that
baton. Would you call it a baton?
Kind of a baton, but it has a more specific name.
Okay. Interesting. So what?
I believe it's almost a scepter.
Ooh. Okay.
It's called the Witchlight Vein.
Okay. I suppose there's nothing left to do but go tell our friends about the Kenku, correct?
Let's.
All right.
Boop.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I would call that a baton or a scepter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a garish outfit. So we head towards the Witchlight caravan.
We're fucked.
we're fucked.
Yeah.
Burley opens the door for you so you can enter.
Okay.
Mr. Light seems quite trying to get ready, whereas Light's kind of just leaning back as he was before.
Vegas leads this time. Kind of and bows slightly, making sure to fluff out his fingers, which are mostly just feathers, and bows. Ah, good afternoon, sirs. You seem to be preparing for your big event tonight. I shan't hold you up too long. I thought you'd like to know we solved your Kenku problem.
Oh, good.
Yes, won't be troubling you anymore.
Very glad.
We came to an agreement.
Oh, what is this agreement?
Well, they've agreed to stop causing mischief at your carnival. It was more of a persuasion on our part. We let them see the error of their ways.
Oh, well. Very good. Well, if that is all, then we may have a bit of help for getting you crowned.
Right, yes.
Fucking liar. Oh god, I cursed. I can't do those things. I apologize.
You're not allowed.
No
It's
curses.
Don't be such a cunt.
Whoa. Whoa.
We're good.
Oh my god.
Very well. Any other news, perhaps, or are you going to go and enjoy the rest of your time at the fair? The Big Top our final event is coming up. You may want to get some fun and tomfoolery in before it ends.
Right. Yes, I heard about that. It's very soon, and
you start
well,
hearing you hear clearly Burley screaming, "Thaco, you piece of hamster dung!"
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Vegas literally pays no mind to it. Flat out ignores it, assuming that it's none of his business. trying to pretend he hasn't heard it.
And then the crashing of some of one of the carts. What? Why? What are those two up to? They're usually very well behaved and keeping track of everything. Mr. Witch kind of pushes his way through the two of you and opens the door.
Vegas follows closely behind him.
He pays you no mind as he sees the white carriage kind of fallen into the hole a bit. So it's kind of at a weird angle.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Thaco's over there now yelling at Burley. Mr. Light kind of sneaks his way through in almost a magical it doesn't seem like there should have been room for him to get through, but he does.
Okay.
But Mr. Witch is kind of taking up the whole doorway right now.
The whole doorway of
the caravan we're in.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Light is past Mr. Witch.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? I'm kind of nudging Vegas at this point.
You see Vegas trying to move past Mr. Witch, like intentionally touching him in a place far away from his watch,
Mm-hmm.
and then with the other hand reaching around and attempting to pull it out of his pocket and unclip it from his shirt.
Kind of like trying to nudge him out of the way so you can see what is going on.
Can I? So yeah, so I can see what's going on. / get outside. But like I'm being very obvious with one hand and doing my best with the other.
Go ahead and do a sleight of hand with advantage then.
Okay, here we go. Make or break. Let's see it. Ooh.
Okay.
That's pretty solid. Like I gotta say, I don't think I get any bonuses with that, but no, just that. That's it.
You do pull on it a little bit. Like you may feel like a little bit nervous about how you pulled on it, but he doesn't seem to notice. He's more distracted by the argument of Thaco and Burley, which Mr. Light is now over there.
Okay. So the moment that both of their attentions are clearly on resolving this disagreement, Vegas crosses his arms and sits away from them to give them a second and waits for Zoril to kind of join him.
Do I do it? I'm gonna set. Okay, I'm gonna silent image the watch back onto his belt.
They're discussing
the perfect heist.
They're discussing stuff. Does the dirt go back, or is it still?
Oh no, it's still there.
Okay.
It's there until I dispel it.
I know. I'm just asking if you are dispelling it, or.
Oh no, we gotta sell the bit, or
Okay.
like.
Mr. Light is. We'll deal with it later. The event is going to be happening soon. We don't have time for this. As he says, time. Mr. Witch kind of just like grabs for his watch, not really like looking for it. He like just grabbing for it, and like where like he normally is used to like just picking it out, and he just like isn't able to, and he's like looking around. I'm guessing it breaks as soon as he tries to touch it. Correct?
Well, yeah. It's technically it's still there, but he does pass through it. So
he's like, he then looks at it confused.
Vegas would like to stealth away.
Okay, go ahead.
Like in a caravan that they're blocking the entrance to.
Vegas got out.
Oh, okay. He got out.
Yeah, he pushed his way out.
I'm outside.
Oh, okay. I see.
Ooh, oh, I shouldn't have had advantage, but the first one was a crit.
Yes, it was a crit in the first one. So you sneak off.
I sneak off. I get around back of the caravan here, and then with 2 or 3 like silent-ish motions, I work my way over the wall. Being perfectly silent in that motion, because owls are quiet wings.
Mr. Light, is this perhaps you? As he tries to like the silent image. Like,
is something the matter, Mr. Witch?
Yes. Well, a quite important watch that I've had for many years, quite sentimental about, is now almost phasable. And Mr. Light's like, no, that appears to be some type of illusion.
Right, of course, yes. And as somewhat of a proficient illusionist, I can tell that yes, it's an illusion, and it's almost as if somebody took the real article and is holding it somewhere undisclosed.
He turns around and sees you and looks around for Vegas.
I'd like to break the whole the mold earth
It kind of juts the the caravan in a kind of a wild manner.
Like it's
Um,
glitched.
Not glitched, but like it kind of gets thrown out of the hole a little bit, but then kind of settles
Collision.
fairly after quite a bit of clanging. Well, it seems that you and your friend were the last people I was around before it disappeared. Would you like to explain as he kind of blocks the
Odd,
doorway?
odd thing that. Um, why don't we all take a seat and talk about this?
Why, yes. Mr. Light then sneaks his way through and sits down as Mr. Witch shuts the door behind him, giving a glare at um, Burley and Thaco.
I guess it would make a lot more sense if I like stop and like get up in a tree here or something rather than like completely leave.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Just fucking piss off.
Oh, I got this cool shiny thing. Bye. So yeah. Using that stealth, maintain stealth. Ideally, Vegas will work his way into this tree, trying to keep track of what's going on in the caravan, while keeping the watch literally as close to his body as he can keep it. Making sure his compatriot is not maimed or brutally beaten.
Well, you can't really see your compatriot as he's now kind of stuck in the.
You can hear maiming and brutally beatings though. so like I'm just here to check on that. Also, I'm watching that clown. I'm watching that clown.
Oh, that clown. He's up to something.
Just everyone remember, this is what that crazy man looks like. Just look at those eyes. Look at him.
So really, you're now blocked by the two main people of the owners of the carnival.
Well, let's talk business, shall we? I know that watch holds a little more value to you than sentimental. I know without it, well, you can't do much with this carnival, or at least it would take you a lot longer. And really, before we get into it, this isn't anything personal. I think you're wonderful managers, right? It's really a shame things have to come to this, but you're not.
Yes. Why don't you just shut up and tell us what you want?
Sorry, I tend to blabber.
You know.
Right. Well, Hourglass Coven. Let's talk straight to business.
Yes. I do believe we've told you what we do know, and
I don't think that's true, is it?
What else do you think we may know? Because we've told you about pretty much about everything that involves them.
Well, what are they making you do?
They aren't making it. It's more of what are they making us not to.
Oh, I see. And what's that?
They do quite make it so. They do quite make it difficult for people to find things that they had possession of. And more than just physical items, but personality traits. But in turn, they do not spill our secrets.
Of course. And it's just, what secrets do you have that they wouldn't spill?
We've already told you about the secrets.
Oh, right. One more thing. I do need something from you. We need a way into it's escaping me. It's escaping me. This is very embarrassing. I didn't. I rehearsed it a little, but it's just my mind's blanking right now. To help me out, Prismeer.
I was gonna let him struggle and be like, I did it earlier.
Right, Prismeer. We need to go to Prismeer for a number of things, but I think chief among them. That's perhaps where we can find our missing things, or at least that's the right path. Right? Or am I mistaken?
Well, the thing is, you and your friend were, in fact, going to be chosen. And
Excellent.
still, according to my vein, it does appear like you will continue to be chosen, which will lead you to Prismeer itself.
Well,
It's the easiest
this
way.
has been enlightening.
May we have our watch back then?
I don't actually know where Vegas went. He wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I don't have your watch personally.
You have till the ceremony begins to get it back to me.
Right. How long?
And you'll be accompanied by Thaco.
Oh, Thaco, that charming.
If you
Right.
do not complete this, Thaco will make sure that you are taken care of.
Right. And just to be sure, there's no because okay, yeah, we'll do that. Thank you for being so understanding.
They open the door, and Thaco, if he does not return to us what we need before the crowning, please deal with him as you will. As they wave you out of the caravan.
Right.
So upon seeing that my friend is not hurt or otherwise messed up, Vegas will rather calmly float on down and land in the middle of the caravan. Oh, everything went surprisingly well.
No, it went awfully. We're going to give the watch back.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, it turns out we didn't need to do that at all, and we sort of just made enemies of potential allies for no reason.
We are not necessarily your enemy as of right now, but we are quite not your friends.
Noticing the stink eye Vegas is very likely getting from Mr. Witch, he pulls the watch out and kind of like make sure that he's ready, and then throws it towards him.
Well, that was an unmitigated disaster.
Other than execution went flawlessly.
I agree. We performed it very well. We just we already sort of knew everything.
A tad overzealous.
And already had the means to go where we need to go shortly. So
Yes.
it was a nice performance. We got you real good, didn't we? Just we thought, in thanks for putting on this grand carnival, we'd put on an act of our own, unbeknownst to you.
Thaco then stands up and puts his hand behind your back to usher you out.
Yeah, goodbye.
Vegas follows without getting shoved. Unmitigated disaster probably is
absolutely
probably not the word for it. It might have gotten worse than that.
It was a slightly mitigated disaster.
Mr. Light, as you leave, says, "Keep the happiness, will you? Otherwise, we may have issues with what you wish to happen.
Right.
The happiness is what will get you what you want."
The happiness. Well, I'm very happy. Thank you.
You have time for about to do about one, maybe two things, before the event starts.
Do you want to go on the mystery mine?
Let's go to Mystery Mine. I was eyeing it up too.
All right, so Vegas and Zoriel like look at each other and in unison, mystery mine.
Okay.
And so yeah, we go through the big top and boop 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 boop.
Okay. As you go ahead and get to the mystery mine.
Bink.
Propelled by magic, mine carts laden with fairgoers trundle into an opening carved like a dragon's mouth. The carts reappear moments later on the far side of the attraction, with the passengers expressing a mixture of bewilderment, fear, and excitement. Near the entrance, a male dwarf, dressed like a wizard, shouts, "Unlock the mysteries of your mind in the mystery mine!" He has bushy eyebrows and wears a pointy hat. Holds a large clockwork contraption shaped like a giant eye. The ride costs 1 ticket.
Vegas holds out his punch card.
He punches your card.
Thank you.
And Zoriel does much the same.
Very good, very good.
Excellent.
We wait patiently for a mine cart to be ready for us.
He beckons you forward towards his all-seeing eye contraption.
Okay, the thing in the middle.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Do either of you look into the eye?
I
Yeah, look
mean,
into the eye.
probably. Like, yeah. Like it's there and like it's looking at me. Why wouldn't I look at it?
Okay, I have a weird thing for you guys to do.
Uh-oh. Is it as weird as snail racing?
Your head explodes, killing you instantly.
Oh no! I respawn as
Um,
Thaco.
So you both have a mysterious note on your thing now. Please, one at a time,
Oh.
write your names down.
What? Oh, I see.
To your characters'
Alright.
names down.
Okay.
Like write it down in the note.
Yeah, alongside the name of a creature that the character fears.
Okay.
All right.
I already know what Vegas this is.
This is true. Okay.
Well, I see Vegas's note.
Uh-oh.
You're both supposed to see it.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I gotta.
I'm just having you both write it down, and then I'm hiding it from you.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Thank you. Each minecart holds up to 8 medium creatures. As the characters pass through the dragon's okay.
Oh, what?
Okay. I'm just making sure. Okay, yeah, I think I know where to stop. So you get into the minecart, as you pass through the dragon's mouth, the ride plunges you into an illusion-filled demiplane of undulating hills, corkscrewing trees, and prismatic skies. as you continue to fucking hell, Zoril.
What's up?
God, as you're going through, the the two of you look over, and the rest of the cart is filled with Thaco. Multiple Thacos.
I'm very uncomfortable at this point.
Vegas is also uncomfortable, but for a different reason.
And as right before you're about to go down another hill, you see the largest displacer beast either of you have ever seen, behind some bushes, appearing to be ready to pounce. And as
Vegas,
the ride's about to go down, it pounces and you start shooting down.
Vegas maybe passes out a little. Let me make a con check. Let's see what happens.
I actually do need both of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, perfect,
Okay.
cool. I was
Wisdom.
that's bad. Oh,
That's okay for me.
hey.
All right.
Okay. For the first one, Zoril does have disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Let me hit you with another.
It's because he recently interacted with his.
Oh, that's much worse. Okay.
So Zoril, you're compelled to scream. Whereas Vegas, when you saw all the Thacos, it was hysterical. It was almost hysterical, them just popping up out of nowhere.
Okay, so Vegas just starts laughing out of nowhere each time a new Thaco appears, and this ruffled feathers, watery eyes. I'm a mess.
And then for the next one, Vegas, you have disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So this next one is
Next.
so roll again.
Oh fuck. I'm getting destroyed by this mystery mine.
Disadvantage, wisdom. I'm doing okay.
You both are compelled to scream when the displacer beast jumps at you, and you fall, and you begin to fall down.
I'm just screaming nonstop on this ride.
Dude, it's pretty friggin' scary.
It is pretty scary.
And then as you're falling down into that, you enter the mouth of. It appears as though you're entering the mouth of Thaco himself.
Oh no, he's gonna eat an asshole.
Zoril, you have disadvantage.
Oh no. I am compelled to scream. Wisdom. Oh, that's not terrible.
It seems quite hysterical, the illusion.
Second time around, it's just kind of funny at this point.
Vegas, your normal wisdom saving throw.
My apologies. Normal wisdom. Oh no!
It is absolutely terrifying to you.
Okay. Yeah. So again, screaming, subtle passing out potential, but otherwise, just terrified beyond all reasonable belief.
And then it seems to swap between as you continue to fall. It seems to swap between going into this the mouths of displacer beasts and Thacos. So go ahead, and as you see the displacer beast, go ahead and swap your disadvantage and whatnot again.
Yeah. So I need disadvantage this time then.
Yep, disadvantage this time. And you're both compelled to scream.
We're getting destroyed.
And then the ride seems to come out. Oh god, I need you both to roll a d8.
A
A
D8.
D8.
Just okay.
I got a 7.
Oh my god.
I also got a
my
seven.
god. This is bad.
Oh no.
Why is it bad?
You both have 7 days that you'll have nightmares every time you go to sleep.
Aw, that fucking sucks.
And you have to succeed on
Aw.
a saving wisdom throw every time. Otherwise, you get 1d3 levels of exhaustion.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god! That's insane! So busted.
That's actually insane. Holy shit.
Ah.
God. Well, I mean,
So every long rest, for your next 7 long rests, that's what you gotta deal with.
that's really tough, yo. Like, what the heck? So yeah, we come out literally dripping in sweat. Like there's no way that we're not like huffing and puffing and like reeling from that experience.
Oh my god.
Heavy.
Fucking mystery mine.
That was like by far the most exhilarating thing we've done, but also the most draining. Do we want to kind of call it there?
I figured we'd call it. We'd have a good stopping spot of finishing up, because the next thing is the big top event.
Yeah, the monarch
Yep.
stuff.
I figured we could do the monarch stuff, and then that'd be a good stopping spot.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mhm.
So yeah, after our eternity in the mystery mine, we Vegas is like, that may have been the worst idea.
That was well, wasn't that bad. It was pretty bad.
I believe you were screaming for the back half of it.
It was. I was, yes. What of it?
Nothing. Just being too proud can get to you sometimes.
God, you guys had so.
Well. So bad.
Yeah, really bad. Well, shall we make our way, claim our crown? Oh,
Off we get then. Let's
Vegas
Get away
shakily
from
walks.
I will put the happiness up because you guys. It was hysterical seeing you guys come out of there and hearing all you guys' screams that
Yeah.
improved the mood.
Okay. So yeah, we trot back over to the big top.
off we get.
Spectators take their seat in the big top. Dillagram is escorting Mr. Witch from his wagon to the coronation, leaving Thaco the clown behind to guard the staff area.
We know that because we're psychic.
Mm-hmm. You can see Mr. Witch and Dillagram stand at the sideline next to Candlefoot as Mr. Light gives the opening speech. Okay. Mr. Light's witch vein, blah. So as things begin to wind up, he gives a big speech about how this carnival has been going and gives a little bit of entertainment. A spinning thread of golden light then winds its way to the chosen reveler, which is Zoril.
Zoril is the chosen reveler.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Your Mr. Witch and Mr. Light come up and escort they escort you to a circuit on the stage. While Palasha the mermaid sings a joyous song and pixies flutter along her. They also have Vegas come along.
As we're walking, I make little sparkles appear as Zoril is going towards the front. I'm throwing them like I'm a flower girl. Prestidigitation, baby.
When Palasha's song concludes, Mr. Light leads the monarch on a parade through the carnival, with other guests following, as Burley the Bugbear sets off fireworks. And you see Durlagran escorting Mr. Witch back to the wagon, as you are parading about the carnival.
Ooh.
A lot of hooting and hollering in that. How long does it take to go through the whole circuit?
It takes quite a few minutes, probably about 10 to 20.
Okay.
He then takes you back through the back to the Hall of Illusions. Mr. Light, where Mr. Light is waiting for you at the entrance. Witch and Light move through the Hall of Illusions. Their reflection in the mirror show them as gloomy Shader Kai children, with your youthful reflections following behind. Soon they call you to halt. The mirrors now reflect everyone's true age. Mr. Witch addresses you in a hushed tone. Everything you seek and more lies beyond this mirror. If you mean to step through, then stand in front of the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there. Wander yonder, show me where.
What? Like right now?
Correct.
Okay.
Vegas steps up and attempts immediately. So it was hither, thither,
Here.
wander.
Here. No. Hither, thither, here and there.
Here and there.
Wander yonder, show me where.
Wander yonder, show me where.
As a bright light, a mist swirls in the mirror, blotting out your reflection. Bright light seems to almost suck you in, and you hear, "Witch, mind the rule of 3, future, present, and past." And you hear Light say, "Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last." As you enter the Prismere.
Crazy.
How crazy!
Oh, this is cool.
Here we go.
This is what I wanted.
Now this is a map.
Yeah, real map with details and topography.
We are now onto chapter 2, and let me grab the handout for the first part of chapter 2.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh.
This is the image you were
look at
given.
that. How fun.
And you both are now level 2.
Man.
We're level
Excellent.
2. Nice. I don't even.
Excellent.
We've been without levels for level 2 for so long. I don't remember what I get.
I just get spells in my school of magic now.
Of
It's pretty
Majak.
good.
Cool.
Doesn't give me anything great off the bat, but it's it's fun.
All right. Cool. Very exciting. Yeah, this is the fun part that isn't just the carnival.
Yeah, it's the whole place.
Ah, yes, the fun part.
What do you mean?
It's the fun part, right?
I just want to say that mystery mine curse, that could just easily kill us.
That could literally kill us.
Like,
Yeah.
easily kill us.
Yeah, if we mess up our rolls and we just have 2 or 3 days where we just screw up, we die.
It's per long rest, and every time, and to get rid of a,
Level of exhaustion.
you have to take a long rest.
Which means we just get more exhaustion stacks potentially.
Here's the problem. If the first one goes bad and the second one goes worse, we just get more and more days stacked on top of each other.
It doesn't give you more days on it. It just gives you exhaustion.
Gives us the stacks.
Yeah.
Which is it's fucking awful. Oh man, this is gonna kill us. Fucking exhaustion is gonna kill us.
Jake, watch your language.
Sorry. Frickin' exhaustion is gonna kill us.
Oh god, sorry, I was
the fastest way for you guys to die of exhaustion is by failing twice in a row and then getting 3s both on every D3.
Yep.
So
very possible.
All right.
Okay. We'll go ahead and call it here, but I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah. No one ever joined us, I don't believe, but
There was someone. There's some joiners.
I think we had 1 or 2 drift in and out a bit.
nice. Okay. Well, I'm going to. Can I disconnect Parsa?